Hi, welcome once again, Larry here. Today I'm going to show you an easiest way that I find to track your cryptocurrency portfolio in Google Sheets. So I found a couple of YouTube videos which were for me way too complicated, and this is the easiest way that I found. And it took a while for me to find this method, and I thought just share it with people who are facing the same problem as I was. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the cryptocurrency prices from CoinMarketCap, which has almost all the portfolio that you can think of with respect to cryptocurrency. So what you just have to do is to go to this URL, and I'm going to put this also in the description so that you can just copy and paste. And then you're going to click get your API key. So when you click get your API key, you're going to sign up. So because I signed it already, that's why you see this, but typically I'm going to sign out and show you how this goes. Get your API key. So log in again, go to the homepage, get your API key, and here you're going to sign up. So you use your email, your name, your password, right? And the plan, for me, the basic plan works. This is completely free. I didn't need to pay anything, and of course you have to agree to the terms and policies. If you want, you can sign up for their newsletter. Then you check that you are not a robot, then you just create your account, right? So once you create your account, you can log in and you have a page that looks like this. So here you're going to have your API key on the left side here, right? So this API key that it's going to be generated, that's what we're going to use to link to in our Google Sheets to be able to pull the prices from CoinMarketCap, right? So what we're going to need is called an API connector plugin or an add-on. So to install this, just go to add-ons, get add-on, and type in API connector. So when you click API connector, this is the first one that you have here from Mixed Analytics. So click on this and just click install, right? So you have to of course continue for this to be installed on your Google account. So select your Google account here, and you have to allow this for this to work. So after you allow, you see that this is just go to next, done, and the API connector is installed. So you can close this, and if you don't see this here, you just refresh the page, and once you refresh the page, you're going to see after it completely loads, you should see the API connector here. Let's wait a little bit. So you can see it here, API connector. So what I'm going to click here is open. So before I do this, I'm going to open a new sheet. So this is where I'm going to pull the cryptocurrency prices. So I'm going to go to add-ons, API connector, open. Then I'm going to wait for this to open on the right side here. Okay, so what I'm going to click here is add new. And after you click add new, you're going to see all these text fields. These fields here. This is very easy to fill. It's just a matter of copy paste. So the first thing we're going to need is the API URL part. So I found a very good page on Google where, on Mixed Analytics, where they guide you through how you're going to do this. So here, I'm just going to scroll down, right? And I'm going to go to a section where we're going to pull in the prices. So here, for instance, you can pull all the prices. So you can pull the prices from Coinbase, and you're going to get the latest for probably the latest. So here you're going to get the metrics based on their coin market capital. And as you might know, the volatility with cryptocurrency is so high that sometimes the first, with respect to priority, the coin with the highest capital, coin market capital would switch, right? So probably the first 10 today would contain maybe Cardano, and tomorrow the first 10 wouldn't contain Cardano. So if you really have also cryptocurrencies that are not so popular, then it's sometimes not a good idea for me personally to pull in all the first 10. So here what I like to use is to be really specific about what I would like to pull. So here, for instance, just for an example, I'm going to pull from Bitcoin and Ethereum, and this is converted to euro. So probably if you have a different currency, you just have to find the currency and just replace this here. So this is euro here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this API URL, and I'm going to go to my crypto tracker, and I'm going to paste this here, right? And the next thing we're going to do is here we're going to insert some values here. So here also I'm going to go to the same page, and I'm just going to scroll up, right? So here we have this. So you see we have header here, we have headers, we have key, we have value, and this is the same thing we're going to copy here. Here's our header, and here's our key. Here's a key, and here's a value. So we're just going to copy this here, and I'm going to paste this here, paste, and I'm going to go to the value. So here, this is where you're going to put in your API. So you see that it writes your API key. So I'm going to go to Coinbase API. I'm just going to copy the key. Just click to copy, right? And I'm going to come back here, put in my API key value, and the next key that I'm going to put here is just put accept. I'm just going to copy this, and come here as well and paste in this. And I'm going to go to value. Sorry, this is here. So I'm going to copy this value that I have here as well. Copy. And I'm going to paste this here. So here we don't need to do any authentication. So what is very important here is the destination sheet. So here I have this sheet that I have here, right? You can tell the API connector to paste the results in another sheet. So for instance, here I don't want it to be on my crypto tracker page. I want it to be on a different sheet where I'll be pulling the prices from. So here the destination sheet, I'm going to choose set current, right? So it picks that this is sheet 2, and I'm going to name this CoinMarketCap data pool. I can just correct this, and I'm going to save this, right? So once you save this, you can click run, and if it's working, you should have some values being pasted here. So you say that request ran successfully, press OK. So as you can see, we have some data that is pulled directly from Coinbase. So here we have Bitcoin, and if you scroll through, you're going to find also Ethereum, because we pulled the data from Ethereum. But as you can see, this is so tedious to pull because all the data is presented in a horizontal format, and we would like to have it in a tabular form, so in a vertical format, so we can just pick the cryptocurrencies that we would like to have. So what I would do is, what the guide that I had here tells you is that, so here, just to make this in a tabular form, in a better view, we're going to copy this value that we have here. So this GMES path, and you go to your API requests, go to output options, and you're just going to paste this here. Then after you paste this here, this is okay. So just press save, and then we're going to run the sheet again. So run. So now our request is done, and when we pull here, you see that we have a better view. So first we have Bitcoin, then we have Ethereum, then we have, you can add other cryptocurrencies that we have. So here, of course, I'm going to add other cryptocurrencies because I wouldn't want to track. I don't have only Bitcoin and Ethereum. So for instance, you would like to have other cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin, Cardano, whatever you have. So what you can do is so you need to go to CoinMarketCap. So let's just go here, for instance, and let's go to CoinMarketCap, and then here you can click on cryptocurrencies, right? And here you have all the list of cryptocurrencies that you have. What is very important is the 3 letters that you have. Yes, for instance, Bitcoin is BTC, and that's why when you go here, you see that we requested with BTC. Ethereum is ETH, Dogecoin is DOGE, Cardano is ADA. So you have all these three letters. So sometimes, for instance, for USDC, it's 4 letters. So what we're going to pull, for instance, Dogecoin is also 4 letters. So what we're going to pull is we're going to pull all the cryptocurrencies that we like to have here. So you can see that here we are not pulling with respect to market capital, but we are really pulling specifically what we need. So if I want to pull Cardano, I'm just going to come here. I'm just going to add a comma after Ethereum, and I'm just going to choose Cardano. So Cardano was ADA, right? And Dogecoin is DOGE. And what again can we try with? XRP or Polkadot is dots. So here we can add XRP. We can also add dots. So I think this should be comma. I'm sorry, my keyboard is in German, so this is not so easy. I can replace these by comma. Here also by comma. Once you have this, just click, come down here, click save, right? And click run. So if it works successfully, you can see that we pulled all the data here. So don't worry if you make a mistake. For instance, if Dogecoin, I forgot to add an E because I thought it was a 3-letter word and I tried to run, you see that you would have an error, right? So here you can see that Dogecoin there's another cryptocurrency that's actually having the DOG, and this is called underdog. So just make sure that you have the right letter here directly from Coinbase. I'm sorry, CoinMarketCap. I don't know why I keep saying Coinbase. And save this and run. So we're pulling all the data from CoinMarketCap. That's why you can just go there and see the abbreviated word for all the cryptocurrencies that you have. So what I'm going to do here, I can call this CoinMarketCap data pool. So an easy tracker that I'm going to do here, not to make it so complicated here, I'm going to write a cryptocurrency type. a cryptocurrency, then I'm going to type in the buy price, right? So buy price. Then I'm going to also type the amount that I bought, so amounts buy. And here I'm going to have so cost price, right? So to have the total amount that I paid for the cryptocurrency, and here I'm going to put in, for instance, the current price. Then here I'm going to put in my crypto value or sell value. So if I'm to sell it today, how much I'm going to get, right? And here, for instance, probably I'm going to start with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, and I'm going to type in Ethereum. I'm going to type in Dogecoin. I'm going to type in probably Cardano, right? And let's say for some lucky reason I bought Bitcoin when it was about let's say 2,000 euros, right? And I bought about, why not, I bought about 20 of Bitcoin. So the cost price here is just going to be this times this, right? So that's going to be my cost price. And the current price of the Bitcoin, I'm going to, like, I'm pulling this from CoinMarketCap Data here. So I'm just going to click OK, press OK, and I'm going to go to this sheet and I'm going to choose a price for Bitcoin. So when you look through, you can scroll here and you're going to see where you have, I mean, if you're familiar with the prices, you would see which one is the price. So here, for instance, this is circulating supply. This is total supply. And here you can see quotes price, right? So this is the quotes price 24 hours, but this is what we're looking for, the current quote price. So we have Bitcoin. I know the price of Bitcoin is here. So I'm just going to click this one and I'm going to press OK. So you see that we pulls a price. So one trick that I'm going to also teach you here is, I mean, it's when you're pulling, right, you get lost and you don't see which cryptocurrency it is. So what I typically do is I press here. So here, for instance, and I'm going to freeze this. So I'm just going to go to freeze, go to view, freeze, and I'm going to freeze. I get confused whether it's row or column, but let's try one row first. So this was wrong. It's supposed to be the column. I always confuse rows and columns. So one row here. Oh, I chose the wrong one. So what it's going to do is I want to freeze two rows. I want to freeze this and this. So I'm going to click here, go to view, freeze, and I'm going to freeze two columns. So here you can see that when I'm pulling this, it doesn't, I mean, it keeps the cryptocurrency name fixed so that I can just pull into the circulating, the current price, and it will be easy for me to click. So I'm going to go back to my crypto tracker and I'm going to do the same for Ethereum. So click here for Ethereum. I'm going to go here, and this is the price is this. I'm going to press OK. I'm going to go to Doge. I'm going to come here. I'm going to select this. I'm going to come to Cardano. So you can see that this is really easy. I mean, the prices update automatically, so you don't have to break your neck with so many complicated equations and codes and stuff like that. The API connector and the Coinbase really harmonizes quite easily. So here, for instance, I bought my Ethereum. So here I'm going to do my sell value. So my sell value is going to be the amount that I bought, right, times this. So this is the current sell value. And here I'm going to choose my profit or loss. So this is the best case scenario, right? So if this is what I had, I would be rich by now. So just select the sell value and cost price, and you're going to see your profit. You can also calculate your percentage profit. I mean, you can expand this sheet so much, but this is not what the main goal that I wanted to teach here is how to connect your API, so how to put the prices from Coinbase, right? So here you can do the same approach here. I mean, whatever, you can just copy this and paste this through here. Copy my profit and loss and paste this through here. Of course, this doesn't make sense because Ethereum, let's say I bought Ethereum at 100, right, or 1,000 euros, and I bought 20 of Ethereum. So this is my cost price. If I bought Dogecoin at 0.00005, I mean, these are my profits. So just to teach you, this is not really to expand. I have a current sheet that I track all my cryptocurrencies. You know, it tracks all the cryptocurrencies that I have, and it tracks the profits and stuff like that I have. But this is not the point here. The main point that I want to teach here is how to pull your prices from CoinMarketCap and track your cryptocurrency prices. If you'd want me to do another sheet where I really do the full Google sheets with the profits and loss and everything, just leave this in the comment section, and I'm going to make this available. So thank you very much for watching this video. And if you have any questions, if you have any difficulties setting this up, put this in the comment section. I'm going to put all the links also in the description, so you can also download this and follow along. Thanks for watching.